on June auto sales, Escorts posted strong sales for the month of June. Total sales, in fact, surging over 72%, while exports more than doubled this time. To discuss what led to this growth in the month of June, we're now joined by Bharat Madan, Group CFO at Escorts. Mr. Madan, always a pleasure to speak to you. It looks like exports really is where we're seeing a very, very strong traction. Of course, I understand we're working with a lower base for the month of June, considering the disruption in the same month last year. But if you could give us a sense of the trends that you've seen emerge in the month of June, and now that you have the sort of, clarity of the first quarter as well, how have things been looking?
Well, I think first quarter has gone really well. So I think we had indicated the industry probably will grow more than 20% in this quarter, and that's what does look like comes true. So industry has shown a growth of 24% in the first quarter. So we expect, I think, a full year the momentum will continue. The Q2 may see some sort of slowdown happening because last year a lot of factors other than the GST issues, and then the festive season got preponed in September. So you have very good numbers coming in Q2 also. So this time, second quarter growth may be more or less flattish for the industry, but Q2 we expect will be very strong quarter now on the back of good monsoon, and also I think on the back of a lot of positive agriculture policies in the MSP announcement which is happening for the government side should leave a lot of money in the hands of the farmer, which can actually drive demand really for farm equipment sector.
All right, so expecting things to continue then on the strong ticket. We started off the year on a strong note. If you look at, the June sales numbers, just to start with, your exports have obviously doubled this time, 110% growth, 225 units sold in this month. If you could give us a sense of where you are seeing the traction geographically and, of course, segmentally as well.
I think we have 5 hubs really globally. So we're looking at exporting to North America continent, which basically includes America and Mexico, where we're exporting today. So then also in the Latin America part is Brazil, Argentina, and Chile, I think, where the exports are happening. And then obviously the neighboring areas, so Southeast Asia, especially in Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Nepal. So these countries, obviously, the exports are pretty bullish. And then some export is starting in the European countries also besides Africa. So Africa will obviously be a key focus area for us. So these 5 hubs are really the ones which are identified for growth, and where the numbers are going to come from, especially on the retail side for most of these countries.
All right. And on the domestic side of things then, are you seeing any specific trends emerge that might give us a picture of how things will play out for fiscal 19 geographically?
Well, for FY19, like I said, the industry is likely to probably grow close to double digit now. So somewhere 9 to 11% growth we are looking at for the industry perspective. And this is the third year of succession of growth for the industry. So overall, I think the industry will reach a new peak level for the tractor segment this time. So the momentum is strong as of now. So like I said, I think there will be some evolution maybe quarter to quarter, but overall the trend looks positive.
All right. Now, the good news at the end of, at least when we last spoke about the fourth quarter numbers, was your margins. Margin picture has improved quite significantly. Things are looking strong. We're back in double-digit territory, and that has been obviously on the back of many cost-cutting initiatives as well from the company's side. What is the margin picture that you are anticipating as we talk about the first quarter or the rest of fiscal 19?
I think in this quarter we started with a very strong inflationary trend on the commodity price side. So there have been price increases happening on the material front, so which probably will have some impact on the margin front. But still, I think on a full year basis, we've given a guidance of 100 basis point improvement in the margin compared to last year. So that guidance we're still maintaining, and we expect we'll be able to really make it up in the balance of the year.
All right, fair enough. Just a last question then, Mr. Madan, before we let you go. Your construction equipment, railways segment have been doing quite well. What are the sort of trends that have emerged in the first quarter?
I think very strong quarter, probably the best quarter I think these both the sectors had. So probably they'll be doing it better than the tractor business. So I think you'll see the numbers coming in maybe we have a 80% of this month or beginning of next month. So both construction and railway are driving very good demand. I think we expect the first 2 quarters for railway will be very good, and construction this quarter has gone very well in line with what we've seen the growth pattern happening in the last 2 quarters earlier. So overall, we are very bullish on both these sectors for this year.
All right, bullish on construction equipment, railways, and of course agri-machinery has also been continuing to perform. We'll leave it at that. Thanks so much. That's Bharat Madan, the Group CFO at Escorts, joining in. Strong June monthly sales figures coming out for the company. Well, Prime Minister Narendra Modi